Trending USA Countdown. The stories America is talking about right now. Today's trending topics across the United States reveal a clear pattern: emotion, high stakes, and moments that define legacies. From college football showdowns that reshaped the national landscape to a deeply personal tragedy that stopped the nation's attention, these stories share something in common. They all sit at the intersection of pressure, consequence, and public reaction. Sports dominate the list, driven by playoff drama, historic upsets, and defining performances under the brightest lights. But amid the competition and celebration, one story reminds us of the human fragility behind the headlines. Here is your Trending USA Countdown, from number 5 to number 1. Trending USA number 5, Stockton, Georgia, and a Sugar Bowl story of resolve and regret. For Georgia quarterback Stockton, this season carried unfinished business. 1 year removed from Sugar Bowl heartbreak, Stockton and the Bulldogs returned determined to prove they were tougher, sharper, and ready to reclaim their place among college football's elite. Stockton entered the matchup against Ole Miss with confidence. Earlier in the season, he had already delivered one of his strongest performances against the Rebels, fueling belief that Georgia held the edge when it mattered most. Early on, that belief seemed justified. Georgia struck first, leaning on Stockton's dual-threat ability. He extended plays with his legs, absorbed heavy contact, and powered into the end zone twice on the ground. His toughness and composure helped Georgia control the tempo heading into halftime. But the Sugar Bowl has a way of changing narratives. In the second half, Ole Miss adjusted. Defensive pressure increased, Georgia's rhythm stalled, and critical moments slipped away. Missed fourth down opportunities, and a costly miscue quietly shifted momentum, not in one dramatic instant, but through a slow loss of control. On the other sideline, Ole Miss quarterback Trinidad Chambliss steadied his offense and guided a comeback that would change everything. When the final seconds ticked away, the contrast was sharp. Ole Miss celebrated history. Georgia stood still, absorbing another Sugar Bowl disappointment. Stockton played with heart until the final snap, but in college football, effort alone is not always enough. Trending USA number 4, CFP semifinals set. 4 teams, 2 bowls, 1 dream. The college football playoff semifinals are officially set, and the road to the national championship is now clear and unpredictable. After a quarterfinal round filled with dominance, shock, and last-second drama, the final 4 teams standing are Indiana, Oregon, Ole Miss, and Miami. Each carries a different story, but all share the same goal: a place in the title game. On January 8th, the Fiesta Bowl will feature Miami versus Ole Miss, a matchup defined by momentum. Miami arrives after stunning wins that reshaped expectations, while Ole Miss rides the emotional surge of a historic Sugar Bowl victory. One night later, the Peach Bowl will showcase Indiana versus Oregon. Indiana enters undefeated, battle-tested, and confident, while Oregon looks to rewrite its postseason story with a balanced, disciplined approach. Across both games, the themes are clear: opportunity, belief, and legacy. These semifinals are not just games, they are gateways to immortality in college football history. Trending USA number 3, tragic death of Tommy Lee Jones' daughter in San Francisco. Amid the sports headlines, a somber story has captured national attention. Victoria Jones, the 34-year-old daughter of actor Tommy Lee Jones, was found unresponsive in the early hours of New Year's Day at a historic hotel in San Francisco's Nob Hill area. Emergency responders were called shortly before 3 a.m., but she was pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities have stated there are no immediate signs of foul play, and the case remains under investigation as the medical examiner works to determine the official cause of death. Victoria spent part of her early life in the public eye, appearing alongside her father in film and television before stepping away to live more privately. In later years, she faced personal and legal challenges, struggles that, while public, do not define the fullness of her life. Her passing has prompted widespread reflection on mental health, addiction, and the quiet battles often hidden behind fame. It is a reminder that public recognition does not shield anyone from private pain. Victoria Jones is remembered as a daughter, a family member, and a life lost too soon. Trending USA number 2. Indiana dominates Alabama and shakes college football. The college football world is still processing what happened at the Rose Bowl. Indiana dominated Alabama 38-3, delivering the most lopsided postseason loss in Crimson Tide history and redefining what many believed was possible on the sport's biggest stage. From the opening kickoff, Indiana controlled the game. The Hoosiers' dictated tempo won the battle in the trenches and suffocated Alabama's offense, allowing just a single field goal. By halftime, the outcome felt inevitable. Quarterback Fernando Mendoza led with calm precision, while Indiana's defense turned discipline into dominance. This wasn't just an upset, it was a statement. Head coach Curt Cignetti embraced the moment, emphasizing toughness and execution while challenging long-held assumptions about college football power structures. Under his leadership, Indiana has become a national force. For Alabama, the loss marked a turning point. First-year head coach Kalen DeBoer acknowledged the thin margin between greatness and disappointment, as questions now loom about the program's immediate future. Indiana didn't just win a game, they shifted the conversation. Trending USA number 1, Ole Miss, Trinidad Chambliss, and a Sugar Bowl for the ages. At the top of the trending list sits one of the most unforgettable moments of the season. Ole Miss stunned number 3 Georgia 39-34 in a Sugar Bowl college football playoff quarterfinal that will be remembered for both its drama and its chaos. The Rebels appeared to seal the game with a long field goal in the final seconds, sparking celebrations on the sideline. Then confusion followed. Officials ruled 1 second remained. Players returned to the field. Georgia recovered an onside kick and attempted a desperate lateral-filled final play, but the effort collapsed as time finally expired. At the center of it all was quarterback Trinidad Chambliss. Poised under pressure, Chambliss delivered in the game's most critical moments, keeping Ole Miss composed against a defense built for high-stakes football. His leadership, decision-making, and calm execution defined the night. Georgia head coach Kirby Smart later pointed to key late-game decisions that shifted momentum. For Georgia, it was a rare postseason disappointment. For Ole Miss, it was a program-defining triumph. The combination of a shocking upset, an unusual ending, and Chambliss' breakout performance has propelled his name to the top of national search trends and cemented this game as one of the season's defining stories. In closing, from historic victories to heartbreaking losses, from triumph to tragedy, today's trending stories reflect the moments that stop the nation's attention. They remind us why sports captivate us and why human stories resonate far beyond the scoreboard. That's your Trending USA Countdown.